Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kawaii Bookworm Plays with Yarn podcast. Welcome back, and welcome to old and new viewers. I'm Hannah, and I am a Jersey girl studying at the University of Liverpool, and this is my podcast about knitting. So, first things first, tomorrow, Saturday the 11th, is the first day of Nottingham Yarn Expo. I am so excited for this. It's my first expo, specifically first Yarn Expo. I've been to anime conventions before, so I know the convention kind of vibe, but I've never been to a Yarn Expo. And I'm very excited to see that and to buy some fluffy, yummy, indie dyed yarn. I will be going there only on Saturday, and I am so excited for it, but I am not excited for the time that I have to wake up. Nottingham is a 3-hour train ride from Liverpool, and in order to get there before the expo opens, I have to leave by 6:30. So that means I have to be up by 5 in order to be dressed and caffeinated and fed before I can go. Um, but other than that, I am so excited for this opportunity and I can't wait to see people there. So, um, unfortunately, I don't have any finished objects from between the last episode and this episode, um, but I do have a backlog of finished objects. It's not a whole lot, but I thought that if I don't have a finished object from between an episode, I will show you some of the backlogged items that I've made. And so the item that I'm going to show you is one of my pride and joy of knitting. I mentioned it in my last episode. It is my Find Your Fade shawl by Andrea Mowry. It's so big. I am quite a short person, and I have to make sure I wrap this around multiple times or else it's dragging on the floor. But this is... Oh, the light just got really bright. I think it's kind of a partly cloudy day today, so the light might be going in and out. But it's a bit better than last time. Um, but this is it. It's made completely from Volan Vine Yarn's Blitzed base, and I started it shortly, I think beginning of July, end of June, beginning of July, and I finished it before August 1st. So it worked up quickly for me. I know a lot of people find that it doesn't work up as quickly, but I also was mostly unemployed. I was working maybe 10 um, over the summer before coming here. And then I did find a job, but it was only like 10 hours a week. So it didn't really, I had a lot of time just sitting around to knit, and yeah. But, so I will start from the beginning and tell you what colors I used. So this first color is the fairy hair. I only did 6 colors instead of 7, mostly because I got everything really, really wrong and only bought 4 colors, but not enough to do larger segments. So I ended up buying whatever she had left over from the trunk show online that would match the colors, which is why I ended up with fairy hair and enjoy the silence here. And then it goes into I Am No Bird, which I love. It's such a beautiful, like, gray, bluey color. It's one of my favorites. And then it goes into Goth Day Cake. and then into my absolute favorite, Dead Calm, and then last but not least, Outlander. Um, so that is my Find Your Fade, and I love it. I wear it more like a scarf than I do a shawl, just because it is cold here, and that's how I like to wear it. I love it. It's so squidgy and so warm. Mm. So, for my works in progress, um, I have finished off the amount of leftover sock yarns that I have available for my Cozy Memories blanket. So last time I showed you guys this one, the fairy hair. And since then I have added Outlander on the footsie base. This is the leftover from the socks from last week. So for some reason my camera just cut out and I don't really know why. It didn't do that last time, but we'll see. As I was saying, this is Enjoy the Silence on the blitzed base. This is Dead Calm on Volca, which is the merino cashmere base. This is Cheshire Cat or Mad Cat. I can't remember exactly the name of the colorway, but it had something to do with the Cheshire Cat from La Chicotterie yarns. And last but not least, Outlander on the blitzed base, and I have to weave in these ends. So for now, this is all that I've got. I think in order to have it the size that I want, I need to do 16 squares across because I'd like a double-sized blanket, and then I'll just go up from there. But yeah, I like it. It's working. It's coming along. It'll take a while, but that's okay. I need something easy to do in between some of the larger projects. And then last week I showed you the very tippy toes of a pair of vanilla socks. And I now have I'm almost to the heel. I have this much. This is where I was last time I showed you guys. And this is where I am now. These are just two at a time, toe up socks, vanilla. I'm going to do the Fish Lips Kiss heel. I did Judy's Magic Cast On for the toes. And something I didn't show you guys last week, which is I pull from the outside of the cake and the inside of the cake. And to help keep things from tangling up, I have a button. That I've threaded each end through. And so that just helps to keep it from tangling up too much. It still twists around with my turning of the needles because I do magic loop. That's just a habit that I haven't gotten myself into to make sure when I turn it, I turn one way and then turn the opposite for the next turn. I'm not very good at remembering to do that. But this is the Brain Freeze colorway from Vine Yarns on the footsie base. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have a lot of Vine yarn because she had a trunk show over the summer before I came here. And that's, I bought a lot of stash there. So it was my graduation gift from my mom. So if you're like, oh, she's got so much Vine yarns, why is it always Vine? That's why. That's my stash is pretty much Vine at this point. But tomorrow I will hopefully be getting more. Why did I do finger guns? I don't know. Oh boy. It's early. I'm still working on my coffee. I've not finished it yet. Barely just started. But I have my first day of work today, so I've got to wake up and make sure I get this done before then. And that's actually it for my whips. The Gimme Coffee socks, I only put in like 2 rows, and so you can't really see much of anything. I'm having problems with those. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not used to color work or if I'm doing something wrong. It takes me a really long time to do 1 row, and so getting in 2 rows is actually quite the adventure. That's pretty much it that I have for you guys. It's a really short episode this week because I've got no stash. Uh, or additions to the hoard, as I call it. Um, I only have the backlog FO and the 2 whips. So sorry about that. It's just a short episode. That I feel like most of my episodes are going to be pretty short because of that. I am juggling a part-time job now and master's degree and my free time. So yeah. Um, if you guys didn't pick up on the fact that my name is the Kawaii Bookworm and worm is spelled with a Y instead of the O, that's because I am making a dragon joke. Because um, I'm not a little earthworm, I'm a dragon. I hoard books and yarn. And so that is why Stash Editions is not called Stash Editions or Stashquizations or Stash Enhancement, whatever everybody else calls it. I'm calling it Additions to the Hoard. Yeah. Short video. Sorry about that. Not much else to say. About Nottingham Yarn Expo. I am going to try to vlog. I can't give you any guarantees about it because my ticket is on my phone for the train, and I have to make sure that I have enough battery to show my ticket so I can get home. And I'm not sure how the whole outlet situation will be while I'm there. But I will try to get some video. If I don't do a whole separate vlog, I'll at least try to get some clips to put into next week's video. And hopefully I will have more to show you next time. And I hope you enjoy it. So thank you for coming back, and I hope to see you next week. Anybody who's going to Nottingham Yarn Expo, please stop by and say hi. And if you aren't, I hope you have a good weekend. I know that a lot of places are starting to put up their Christmas decorations, and that makes me so happy. I just love Christmas lights and Christmas decorations. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. Have a nice day. Bye.